Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Krishnaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine
Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Krishnaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine
Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Kacharine Adi Ashtya Nishakarine
Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyata Deshatarine
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta-vrinda
Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta-vrinda
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Ram Hare 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 Rama, Hare Rama, Ram Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
हरिनाम संकीर्तन यज्ञ की
जय।
श्रील प्रभुपाद की
जय।
गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलम् श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवम् साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमोस्तुते। तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामीति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। मुखं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घायते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरु दीनतारिणम्। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा। Srimad Bhagavad Gita as it is, chapter 2, contents of the Gita summarized, text number 38. Sukha dukhe same kritva labha labhau jaya jayau tato yuddhaya yujyasva naivam papamavapsyasi. Translation purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Read the translation.
Do no fight for the sake of fighting, without considering happiness or distress, loss or gain, victory or defeat. And by so doing, you shall never incur sin.
Hmm. This is very important principle. So, first Krishna tried to convince Arjuna by saying that there is no death for the soul. So, there is no harm in fighting. Fight. Second perspective, Krishna said, you are a Kshatriya, it is your duty to fight, so you must fight. Third perspective, Krishna said, if you fight and win, you will become the king. If you fight and lose, you will get the heaven. That is also very good. So fight. So the problem with all these three perspectives is this only, that you get sinful reaction. Yes, soul never dies, but that doesn't mean that you can kill anyone. You will get a reaction for that. Even out of your duty, if you fight, still you will get the reaction. And if you fight to gain, then definitely reaction. So reaction is there. What kind of reaction, that depends upon your attitude. So if one wants to be free from the reaction, this was Arjuna's thought process, that I will get the sinful reaction if I kill my relatives. So Krishna is saying you will not get sinful reaction if you fight without attachment, without considering happiness, distress, loss or gain, victory or defeat. It is difficult to act like this. You do business, don't bother about loss and profit. How can it happen? You do business without bothering about loss or gain. Can you do business like that? Difficult. You cannot do business like that. Business means you are thinking about the gain. So how to act like this without considering happiness, distress, loss or gain, victory or defeat? So whenever we do certain activity, every activity has result. And if you are attached to the result of that activity, you will get the all results of that activity. If you are interested, let's say you are doing certain activity, and with that activity you are interested in getting profit. So if loss happens, then also, that also you will get. In that activity activity, all the anxiety which comes, that also you will get. So whenever we are attached to the result of certain activity, all the results of that activity are going to come to you. So if you want to be free from that reaction, then act without attachment. That is not so easy. Act without loss or gain, without considering loss or gain, victory or defeat, happiness or distress. Very difficult. But that is the principle, to be free from sin. So, how to make it practical? So, to make it practical, one way is that you don't act. When you are not acting, no question of profit loss. You are not doing any business, so no question of profit or loss. Those who are doing business, they are worried about profit. So don't act. That is also not so easy. Every person is active. But guys, if we think philosophically, yes, don't act, then we are free from all these dualities. Another idea is that you act for Krishna's pleasure, not for your pleasure. When you are acting for your pleasure, then you are considering about your happiness, your profit, your victory. But if you are not acting for yourself, you are acting for Krishna's pleasure, then it's like Krishna's happiness, Krishna's gain, Krishna's victory. So when I am considering Krishna as the recipient of all the positive reaction, then I will not get any reaction. So this is how we should work. Becoming inactive is not practical, but acting for Krishna's pleasure is very much practical. So then people will say, what about my pleasure? Yes, you have to become detached from there. If you want anxiety, if you want pain, think about your pleasure. But you want to free from anxiety and pain, if you want to really be happy on the spiritual platform, think only of Krishna's pleasure. And someone can say, all right, I will think of Krishna's pleasure. It's not just a matter of thinking of Krishna's pleasure. You cannot, you cannot make Krishna fool by cheat, or you cannot cheat Krishna. When you are thinking of Krishna's pleasure, be realistic about it. Don't just speak it or don't just say it. Really be thoughtful about it. Okay. So, how to ensure that you are doing things only for Krishna's pleasure, not for you? Keep a very simple life. And whatever, I mean, for you, keep a very simple life. Whatever extra luxury, everything not for you, for Krishna's pleasure. Exclusively for Krishna's services. Exclusively, not for you. That's how if we adopt our lifestyle, then we can ensure it's all for Krishna's pleasure. Nothing for me. Like that. So this is how we are supposed to act. Act for Krishna's pleasure without any duality. Then we will not get any reaction. But if we are attached to the result, then you will get the reaction. You are attached to the results, you will get respective reactions, isn't it? For example, simple example I will give. That that you you want certain car, let's say, for your pleasure. But it's not just pleasure, anxiety of maintenance also, isn't it? So everything comes along with it. You wanted car for certain purpose, but along with that, the other thing will also come. So like that with every activity. You are doing certain activity for certain type of results, but everything else will come along with that. And mostly positive is less, negative is more every day. It's our unfortunate condition that we are habituated to live with more negative and less positive. We make the statement again. It's our unfortunate condition that we're habituated to live with more negative and less positive. Observe your life. More of our time goes in anxiety, problem tackling. More of our time goes like this. And the positive results, satisfaction, pleasure are very less compared to that. You can analyze your life. Any day you take, analyze, you will realize more of our time goes in simply problem tackling and very less time we can experience the satisfaction, pleasure like that. So, if we want to be free from all this unwanted pain, then better act for Krishna's pleasure. So, someone may say that in Krishna service also we get lot of anxiety. Yes, for Krishna service also we undergo lot of anxiety. I have to go through lot of anxiety every day. So, then what is the difference? I am taking anxiety for my pleasure, you are taking anxiety for Krishna's pleasure. Someone will say like that. Lot of difference. When you are taking anxiety for your own pleasure, it's going to give you a lot of pain. When I take anxiety for Krishna's pleasure, even that anxiety offers me a lot of joy. Anxiety accepted for Krishna's pleasure is also joyful. On the other hand, benefits received for our own pleasure are also the cause of anxiety. Benefits received for our pleasure are also cause of our anxiety. Tell me any benefit for yourself, and I will tell you the anxiety. Tell me anything. You you become you you earn lot of money. Anxiety to Save it properly. If lot of money is there, then everywhere people are alarmed that you got so much money, isn't it? So then you have to do the needful. You have to pay taxes, all that. How to save, how to preserve, how to protect all that money safely. Lot of anxiety is there. So when you gain so much of material benefit, you make lot of material enemies also, isn't it? So material benefit is simply source of anxiety. On the other hand, anxiety for Krishna is a source of pleasure. Do it and experience. Okay.
पुढचे प्रभू कोपऱ्यात बरोबर तिकडे तिकडे आत एवढी पुरेल वायर का एक्सटेन्शन देऊ
Extension लागेल.
जागा
So if we can live with this principle, it is very nice. That is very important.
लागेल एक्सटेन्शन
शांती आहे
So act for Krishna's pleasure, not for your pleasure. So tomorrow is Ram Navami. Kaikeyi acted for her own pleasure. She was miserable. On the other hand, Lakshman acted only for Ram's pleasure. He was happy, even in the forest. So it's very clear when you act for your own pleasure, you are accepting, you are undertaking lot of misery, lot of pain. Better serve Krishna, you will be happy.